Hola queridísimos amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a otro video de mi canal de YouTube. En esta oportunidad el video se tratará acerca de algo más científico o de nutrición, en la cual les mostraré la relación que se ha encontrado entre las enfermedades autoinmunes y algunos productos de origen animal como son la carne y la leche. Todas las fuentes estarán debajo en la descripción del video. Y además les mostraré una pequeña parte de un video del fantástico Dr. McDougall que explica por qué los productos de origen animal están relacionados con las enfermedades autoinmunes. Y si quieres conocer más sobre el Dr. McDougall, el cual ha ayudado a miles de personas a través de una dieta basada en plantas, o como él la llama, una dieta basada en almidones, también dejaré el enlace de su página web y su canal de YouTube. Ni más ni menos, veamos qué es lo que nos tiene que decir la ciencia. Cuando observamos una enfermedad autoinmune, debemos considerar un mecanismo llamado mimetismo molecular, el cual ha sido asociado como un factor importante en las enfermedades autoinmunes. El mimetismo molecular es cuando una parte de la molécula de una proteína es parecida a la parte de otra proteína distinta. Las proteínas están hechas de cadenas de aminoácidos, por lo que en el mimetismo molecular, por ejemplo, una serie de 10 aminoácidos de una proteína aproximadamente es similar a la cadena de 10 aminoácidos de otra proteína. Nuestro sistema inmunológico reconoce la parte de la proteína invasora y comienza una respuesta inmune contra todas las proteínas que contienen una parte similar a la de la proteína invasora, incluyendo proteínas encontradas en nuestro cuerpo. De esta manera, el cuerpo podría comenzar a atacar tejidos propios. Por ejemplo, sabemos hace mucho tiempo que el consumo de carne está asociado a la artritis reumatoide, un tipo de enfermedad autoinmune. En los países con mayor consumo de carne, vemos que la prevalencia es mayor. Por ejemplo, en este estudio, el mimetismo molecular en la artritis reumatoide fue asociada con la leche de vaca. El análisis muestra que los residuos 141 y 157 de la albúmina de vaca son altamente parecidos con la proteína colágeno tipo 1 humano, por lo que se cree que los anticuerpos creados para atacar la proteína de la leche luego terminan atacando a las proteínas de colágeno que se encuentran en las articulaciones, debido a la similitud entre las secuencias de estas proteínas. En este otro estudio también se encontró un mecanismo similar entre la esclerosis múltiple y la leche de vaca. Por otro, en este estudio sobre la diabetes tipo 1, los investigadores encontraron que un segmento de 17 aminoácidos de la proteína de la leche de vaca había sido identificado como un segmento idéntico a la de un segmento de una proteína de la superficie de las células beta del páncreas, las cuales se encargan de secretar insulina. Así, los anticuerpos creados para destruir a la proteína de la leche de vaca luego terminan atacando y destruyendo a las células beta del páncreas. Veamos ahora qué es lo que nos tiene que decir el Dr. McDougall sobre la relación entre el mimetismo molecular y las enfermedades autoinmunes.
So, you've damaged the intestinal lining. As a consequence, things get into the body, which is the next step in causing this autoimmune problem. The body defends itself when foreign substances get into it. And it defends itself in one manner by the lymphocytes producing antibodies. And that's what this slide represents, is a lymphocyte producing antibodies which look like these little Y structures. These are antibodies. And they're specifically directed to foreign proteins. Like, for example, if you get a viral infection, the virus gets into your body. The viral coat, which is a protein, causes an immune reaction. It's foreign to your body. It got into it, it shouldn't have, but it penetrated the respiratory lining or the intestinal lining due to damage of this barrier, like we talked about. You have to damage the barrier, and things get into the body that aren't supposed to get into the body. In this case, we're talking about a virus. You have no problem with understanding this. So you get the virus into your bloodstream, the body makes antibodies as a secondary response. First of all, it wants to keep the virus out. So the respiratory linings, the intestinal linings, they try and keep this flu virus, etc. virus out of the body. But when that fails, now the virus gets into your body, and your body makes antibodies against this viral coat. And it's very specific. These antibodies are like a lock and key. The antibodies produced by the lymphocytes are for specific virus coats, specific sequences of amino acids. And that's why when you get one flu 1 year and you've made antibodies to it, during that flu season, that flu you'll never get again. But the next year, a new flu virus comes along which has a different protein coat, and you got to start all over again. But the body will make antibodies against that virus that got into your blood. It'll kill those viruses. It remembers that virus. It has a memory. But when a new virus comes in the body, it's got to start all over again. So the body makes antibodies to these foreign proteins. These antibodies largely just attack the virus, but sometimes when you get a viral illness, you also get some arthritis associated with it. You get inflammation, you get other things going on, because those antibodies don't just attack the virus, they also attack various parts of the body. How you get autoimmune diseases, including rheumatoid arthritis and lupus type arthritis and psoriatic arthritis, is a foreign protein gets into your blood. In this case that I'm talking about is beef. Beef is not supposed to be in your blood. This is foreign protein. This is a cow protein. It gets through the gut lining into the bloodstream. Now you have cow floating around your blood. The body thinks this could be a bacterial coat. This could be a viral coat. This is a foreign protein. So it produces antibodies from the lymphocytes that attack this beef protein, as it should, like it would a virus. Or in the case of dairy, it does the same thing. Cow's milk protein now gets into your blood. The body makes antibodies against the cow milk protein. It attacks the cow milk protein, as it should. Unfortunately, it's not all that specific. And as a result, not only does it attack the cow milk protein, but it attacks similar proteins in your body. It's called molecular mimicry. And the body will produce antibodies that attack that cow milk protein, but also attack similar looking proteins on, say, for example, the beta cells, the insulin producing cells of your pancreas. And now the body, which has made an appropriate antibody to this foreign protein, which is cow milk protein, finds almost identical, in fact, they're identical sequences of amino acids on, say, the beta cells of the pancreas. Now it attacks those beta cells, destroys the beta cells, and you get type 1 diabetes. As it does with the cartilage, the collagen tissues, and the joints. And we've shown that in scientific studies. There's cross-reactivity. There's this molecular mimicry where the body will cross-react, for example, with cow's milk protein. You eat cow's milk protein, cheese, cow's milk, etc. And it would happen with goat milk or whale milk or whatever, any foreign milk. You get it into the body, the protein's in the bloodstream, the body makes antibodies as it should to this foreign protein, but these antibodies, not only do they attack the foreign cow milk protein, but they find similar sequences of amino acids on your joint tissues, and they attack them, cause inflammation, and that's how you get these inflammatory arthritis, as well as a whole slew of autoimmune diseases. It's not just arthritis. These are the autoimmune diseases you're familiar with. These are diseases, when I say autoimmune diseases, you think the body attacks itself. Well, it does. How stupid of the body to attack itself? Why would it do that? It attacks the hair follicles, gives you hair loss. It attacks the spine, gives you ankylosing spondylitis. It attacks the bowel, gives you Crohn's disease. It attacks the muscles in the skin, gives you dermatomyositis. Type 1 diabetes when it attacks the pancreas. Inflammatory arthritis, psoriatic, lupus, various kinds of arthritis when it attacks the joints. These all have in common, the body is attacking itself because it gets damage to the intestinal lining. So these foreign proteins can get into the body, which they're not supposed to be doing, just like the virus isn't supposed to get into your body. But once it's there, the body makes antibodies to this foreign protein, as it should. But because we have molecular mimicry, in other words, the molecules are copies, they're similar between your own tissues, be it the thyroid, the kidneys, etc., between your own tissues and this foreign, in this case, food protein. That's how you get the autoimmune diseases.
Bueno, y eso ha sido todo por hoy. Espero que te haya encantado el video. También dejaré debajo en la descripción el enlace en donde podrás leer los testimonios de las personas que han podido solucionar sus problemas de salud gracias a la dieta del Dr. McDougall. Como siempre, muchas gracias por ver el video Ya sabes que me encantaría que dejaras un comentario, comparte para que más personas puedan saber esta importante información y suscríbete para ver más videos como este. Nos vemos.